Hi everyone, we are on the cusp of the July peak. It's also the start of winter. It's been incredibly cold down here in Melbourne. I was driving to work a couple of days ago. It was 2 degrees, can you believe? And I was thinking about our frontline teams, particularly our ramp teams out at Melbourne Airport, and I thought, gee, this is a tough time of the year to operate. So, huge thank you to those people who work, particularly in an outdoor context this time of year. It creates risks for us. So we have less light, we have more moisture, and we have got obviously really cold temperatures. So make sure you look out for yourselves through this start of winter. But I'm here to talk to you about the July peak. We start on Friday, can you believe? 3.5 week peak, just given the way the school holidays fall, state by state. It's a really busy peak. It promises to be a very successful peak commercially. So it's not dissimilar to Easter in its size. About 400 flights a day, maybe a few more. Seat factor about 90%. A really busy time of the year. A lot of work therefore has gone into preparing for the peak, and I want to call out a few areas in particular. Engineering have done a spectacular job, I think, in getting our fleet ready. So our fleet hold is probably the best I've seen coming into any peak period. Defect rates are right down. We had a challenge Christmas peak, if you can recall. It was much better for Easter, and I think it's slightly better again this time around. So I just wanted to say thank you to our engineers in particular. From a workforce planning perspective, we've been really focused on standby coverage. We do know this time of year we get more head colds, we get more flu. The risk of barotraumas is increased, obviously, so we've tried to build some resilience into our tech crew and cabin crew standby coverage. So thank you to our workforce planners, and from a ground ops perspective, we've also boosted up our rosters, so more people available for us through these 3.5 week period to help out with things like wheelchair movements and the like. So those things bode well. IT support's also been boosted for this peak, so we've got more IT support, more on-site support at airports in particular, so that bodes well as well. So thanks to the guys in IT. Look, it's not lost on me that this time of year people want to be with loved ones, friends, family, and as always is the case, I think through peak periods, I want to say a big thank you to our frontline teams for operating through these periods. I don't take it for granted and really appreciate your commitment. I also say that a good peak's a safe peak, so please, first and foremost, look out for yourselves, look out for your colleagues. If you don't feel comfortable, please stop. That's the most important thing we can do. Have a great peak, have a safe peak, and once again, massive thank you for your support through what is a really important time of the year for us. All the best.